Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. So, online friends, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. So, yesterday, we are trying to read the data from the keyboard. The process going on anyway. Reading input to Java programs. We use the following predefined methods from predefined class scanner to read input to Java programs. I highlighted 8 methods to you. I highlighted. So scanner class is from one package known as a util. Package means a folder. Java library will have many packages. Among that, one package name is util. From that util, you are getting one class known as a scanner. That's a meaning. So all the methods available within the scanner, they are all instance methods. Instance methods means non-static methods. Instance methods means non-static methods. Instance methods will get the memory within the object while object creation and access with the object name. You can access with the object name. Sir, whenever I want to see how many methods available within means, I want to view the class means whenever we want to view the class, Java P is the command, Java dot package name dot class name. We are going to see the internals of this class. Hope you tried this, I think. Once you try it, you're getting reflection, error is coming up. Anybody tried? If anybody not tried, try this. Means you have to practice this. Whenever you want to see any library components, you can use one command known as Java P. Try that and practice once. Finally, we want to create object for scanner. Whenever you want to create object for scanner, this is a syntax. Scanner S is equal to new scanner. Whenever we create object scanner S is equal to new scanner, normal scanner object is created. But whenever I use system.in, our visual, that operating system buffer connected to scanner class object. Yesterday, I drawn that diagram. I given the time to draw it also because in interview, if the situation comes, you have to draw it and show. This is our visual anyway. So from your keyboard, the data is accommodated to scanner class object. From scanner class object, we are reading the data by using your methods available in the object. It's a theory. Okay, right. So to demonstrate that yesterday, I took one small program for you. Reading some user details I taken. Write a program to read and display some user details. I am reading some username, mail ID, phone number. Hope you understood how I am reading the data. Then I asked you to read one book details. How many of you tried? Raise your hands. Right. Okay. Successfully done. Right. I asked you to take a code as a string. If you take number, skipping of data will come. Anybody got that skipping of data? Skipping of data means you cannot read that name. Anybody got that? If you use string, no issue. If you use integer here, skipping of data will come. That will be explained separately. After 1 or 2 classes, we'll explain that concept to you. So today's class, I'll start with the solution once for 5 minutes. I'll start it. Okay, right. So to reactivate yesterday's methods. So today's class, I'll start with providing the solution. I'll start it. Like this. No. Write a program to read and display book details. Book code will be there, book name will be there, book author will be there, book price will be there, right? So I am taking the program. Right. Online students, are you with my say sir no to me once? Okay. Right. Now I am writing one program to you. I am opening Edit Plus. How many of you typing the program in Edit Plus? Raise your hands. Okay. No, sir, I am not comfortable with Edit Plus means you can type with your notepad for few days. This is yesterday's program. Click on File, New, Java, Demo, Methods 4. Demo Methods 4. So save the program with Demo Methods 4.java. So this I saved with Demo Methods 4. I saved it. Now, here I have to create object for scanner. But scanner is not available in our location. I made a statement yesterday. Scanner is not available in our location. Scanner is available in the different location or not now? Scanner is available in different location. When the scanner is not available in our location, we have to import it. I am writing one import statement. I am writing here. Whenever the scanner is coming, you must write import java.util.scanner. Scanner, yes, capital. Because class now, it is coming from the class now. You have to, it is a class category, scanner, yes, capital. So create object. What is the object here now? Scanner, yes, is equal to new scanner of system.in, like this. I want you to read the book code. So put a message now. Enter the book code. Now system.out.println. Enter the book code. Enter the book code. So I am reading string some code is equal to yes dot next line. Have you understood this how I written? Yes or no? Na? If you practice once, you'll get a more clear. Yesterday, I written 50-50, I written s dot next line equal to for understanding purpose. When you practice something, you will understand it. So I'm reading the code. I'm asking you to read the code in the form of a string. If you read in the form of int, skipping will come. So generally your book codes in your library management system, suppose our wish, we can take numbers or we can take CS 1, 2, 3 means computer science 1, 2, 3. Triple E means double E 1, 2, 3. You can take a code names with your branch names. You can take it. So like this, we are using a string format here. Enter the book name. System dot out dot println. Enter the book name here. Enter the book name. So here string name is equal to s dot next line. So maximum data will be strings only. In the specific things only will be in integers and floats. Very easy. Char will not come. Character also in the form of string only. Generally, character input will be very less. But character we are going to work it. In string chapter we are going to work it. Like this. Book name. Book will have one author will be there. For every book, one author will be there. So system dot out dot println. Enter the book author. Book author. Enter book author. Book author also string only. AUTHOR. Author is equal to s dot next line. Now system dot out dot println. So enter the book price. Every book will have one price. So enter the book price. So when these book details are there, my suggestion to you, suggestion only. You are sitting in HTML batch. Hope you are going to HTML, CSS, JavaScript. This is the batch running. It is a single batch only. Trainer will be giving combination of HTML and CSS. Combinedly, he will be practicing. JavaScript separate practice in the same batch only. After that, you will go for Angular or React.js will be there. Then extension, next batch will come. React.js, Bootstrap, separate. That is extension. When you are practicing HTML, CSS, create one form there for product code, product name, product price, like this. You create one form, beautiful form you create and save it and keep it. Understood this point now? Save that form, beautiful, whatever you learn. That book form means book details form. You design very beautiful screen, you design it and keep it. Already you are attending database, no? Right. So learn how to create a table, book table. Code will be there, name will be there, author will be there, price will be there. Primary key is code. Like this, your database trainer will train it. And here, small programs are there. One day you will come for Advanced Java, no? In Advanced Java, from HTML form data, we keep in the database. From database, we keep on form. That only Advanced Java. Understood this point? That only Advanced Java. In between, one program will be there. Here we are reading the data from console, no? One day you'll read the data from HTML. Here data is coming output onto console, no? The output will go on to database. That's the links where that only Advanced Java. So because you are running 3 papers parallelly now, who are having a time, they are attending 3 papers parallelly. Means you are attending Oracle, you are attending HTML, you are attending Core Java. Why you are attending these 3? Because one day I'll go to Advanced Java to mix these 3. All of understood now. So here training HTML input will not be there in Core Java. Only console input will be there. All of you got this point now? That the console inputs are coming and sitting onto one variables. They are all local variables today. Here float. Book price means float. Float price is equal to s dot next float. When the data is available on code, name, author, price, display the book details here. So system dot out dot println display the book details. The book details. So print it. System dot out dot print ln. Here book code. Book code. I am displaying the code. Book name system dot out dot print ln. I am displaying the name. Book name I am displaying. Here name. Now system dot out dot print ln. I am displaying the book author. Book author. I am displaying author. Book price system dot out dot print ln. Book price. Book price. We are displaying the price. The spellings must be correct now. Code means code and so on, right? All of understood this coding easy only by yesterday's program. We are printing. Just you're practicing that scanning you're doing or not. So save this program anyway under demo. Already saved, right? Demo methods 4. Run it. Go to the folder D drive, demo 151 and CMD here. Here. Java C demo methods 4.java. Book code, some triply book 204 means branch code roughly, right? Means triply book code, that is. Book name XYZ, author, roughly I'm writing PQR, price 123.45. Answer is coming or not now? So at last you are in position to read the data from the keyboard. So yesterday and today, hope you got clarity how to read the data. Whenever you are reading the data, that practice should be increased and come. No, the data are coming. Let us increase the levels and come. Okay, right. So we are reading the data. I'll copy this program here for practicing purpose. My suggestion, I am keeping a soft copies to you. Don't copy, paste and run it. Type it and run it. Find your time and see that soft copy, whether mobile phones or laptops, what you are seeing. Type line by line, you type it. Daily, you plan yourself to type at least one program. You have to type it. Then only practice will come. Without practice, how can you become a code writer? Not possible. So typing practice also needed. So daily, at least one program you have to type it. If you type more than one, it will be happy only for you. So you are a Java developers. Without typing a single program, don't sleep, don't eat first. Because your career is Java developer career. So at least one program, whether are given soft copy. If I copy paste, I will become a code writer. You'll become a good copy paster. You'll become copy paster. Copy pasting code writing. Not at least if you type it. By mistake, you'll give a space. By mistake, you'll give a one letter will be missing. Error will come. Let the error comes. So that you'll identify the error. No, that also one pressure will come on to brain. Pressure comes means expansion will come. That's called practice. My suggestion to practice by typing, you have to practice. Today also one program is there. Demo methods 4.java. Whatever the assignment I given, that small assignment I typed here. Right. Still JVM I not concluded. I am reading the data only still. JVM nodes pending is there now. Still we are under method area, heap area, Java stack area. These three nodes are pending. You have to wait it. Okay, right. Conclusion will come. Now, today's class is, sir, yesterday I know how to read the data from the keyboard. If it is a string data, next line is there. If it is an integer data, If it is a phone number, I'll go with long. If it is a normal number, I'll go with int. Byte and short separately. Now you don't write that. I'll give a notes on them separately, where to use byte and short. Today float, normally use float. Double, separate notes, where to use double. So byte, short, double, where to use separate notes. Boolean will not come from keyboard. Enter true, enter false will not come. So they are evaluators, means true or false, you have to check it. So char input method not there. So don't use char. You are not using char. You are not using boolean. You are not using byte. You are not using short. You are not using double. You are using only three now. One is int, one is long, one is float. With that fourth one is string data. Using these four only, you are reading the data and practicing. Once the practice going on, one day you'll be in the comfortable stage. Then we reveal the remaining points, what is happening. It's a point. For today's class is, when the data are coming, on that data, we have to do some operations. For that, operators in Java, make us adding. Star mark IMP. Operators in Java. Operators in Java. Operator is a special symbol which is used to perform operations. Operator is a special symbol which is used to perform operations. Operator is a special symbol which is used to perform operations. Which is used to perform operations. Whenever you want to do some operation, operators are needed. That's the meaning. What are the operators available in all the languages? Java will support. Java supports all operators because Java is not a new domain, very old domain. 1995 officially came into market. It's the oldest domain, came into university by 1998. So came into university by 1998. Example, like me, many people, I also retired person only, Java retired person I am. Whether you know or not, I retired already. So I am a software retired. Just I reached to 40 years, but I retired. Retired means over. Finish, earning over. That is Java power. Whatever a government job holder earns within 56 years, 15 years over. We earned it. That is the power of software, because many people are trying to come. Now for me, relax only. No need to race with you, not needed. No need to run with you, not needed. So you are all running, no? Racing and running. For me, not needed. I am comfortable. Not for me. My daughter also comfortable now. I had my daughter. My daughter also comfortable. That's called domain. That is called oldest domain. That domain given me many things. Like me, many people. Many people, the journey is given. So undoubtedly, we are very oldest domains. So what are other language operators? All operators are there. All operators are there here. All operators we never use. We use only 4 operators: arithmetic, relational, logical, and increment, decrement. These 4 operators we use. 5th one is assignment. Equal to is there, no? That one. Bitwise operator, shift operator, that all we never use in your applications. Because we are web application developers, shift right, shift left, working on bits, that kind of applications will not be there for us. So we use only 4: arithmetic, relational, logical, and increment, decrement. Assignment is common. A is equal to 10. That is common. So we highlight 4 operators. Make it. The following are some important operators. The following are some important operators in Java. 1. Arithmetic operators. Relational operators. Logical operators. Increment or decrement operators. Arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, increment or decrement operators. These 4 operators you can remember. Shift operator, that also will be trained. We never write here because one day we'll take 1 or 2 questions to educate them. Shift right, shift left will educate them for only interview purpose and to evaluate that questions in your examinations. We take 1 or 2 questions and we train that operators. In application point of view, they are all not needed. Only 4 operators needed for applications. For examinations, examination different, application different. Difference is nothing but write examination clear. You'll go to a company, you have to work it. Working also important. By luck, you cleared a test. You gone inside. Subject not there means what you will do. Some people by luck they will go. Pressure. They will not sleep also sometimes. Friday coming means tension will come. Review meeting will be there. No. New task. Now daily one person will be there with us. Not daily. Every week one person will come. Sir, please give support, sir. I'll give my full salary to you, sir. For me, pressure is there, sir. N number. If you have anybody, subject persons are there in your brothers or sisters, daily I'll give one assignment for them. They can earn by sitting at home. Subject is there means by sit at home, by giving a background support also you can survive. Yesterday I had one US call. That also same. Sir, tension is there. I'll pay my total salary for somebody. Is there anybody, please? Subject, how many days like this? One day salary you can play. 1 month salary, 2 months. One day you have to work it, no? That only layoff. The company will say, don't want, go and stand outside or layoffs. Understood now? So subject is playing a key role. That only application development. So whenever you want to apply, 4 operators needed. Arithmetic, relational, logical, increment or decrement. Make it. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic means common operators, no? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. This all comes under arithmetic operators. The operators which perform basic operations or fundamental operations. The operators which perform basic operations or fundamental operations are known as arithmetic operators. You can say they will do basic operations or fundamental operations. You can say arithmetic operators, you can say. So operator and its meaning. and its meaning. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division. Right. Now look here. Suppose when 7 is there here, and according to mathematics, they'll divide it. Yes or no? No. Hope they'll write like this, I think. Your math teachers will write like this, huh? If not, like this. So I want to divide it by 2. I want to do. What will do now? Sir, 2 3s 6. You'll write. What is the remainder now? 1. Sir, this is quotient. This one is quotient. Quotient. So this is what now? A remainder. So this is a remainder. Now division will give quotient. Division means generate what now? Quotient. Generate quotient. Modulo division will generate remainder. Write that. Generate remainder. If you use modulo divided by, remainder will come. If you use division, quotient will come. According to programming language, this one, not mathematics. If you use division operator, you will get quotient as a result. If you use modulo division, you will get remainder as a result. Suppose remaining 3 are normal only, no issue. Suppose A is equal to 7 and B is equal to 2. I am writing A by B, nothing but 7 by 2. What is the answer? 3 or 1? 3. So A modulo divided by 2. If it is 7 modulo divided by 2, what is the answer now? 1. All of understood now? Modulo divided by will give remainder. Division will give a quotient. If you want complete answer, we are going to typecast. That is separately, notes will come. If you want complete answer 3.5, I want complete answer means, then we convert it. That's called typecasting process we do. If you don't do typecasting, they'll give quotient and remainder. So point. Write it and keep it. For information purpose, you write it and keep it. So arithmetic's common. Daily we'll use this arithmetics anyway. But a division, modular division, you have to use bit carefully. Then only correct results you can see. Right. Now, relational operators. Next category operators are relational operators. The operators which perform comparisons, are known as relational operators. Relational operators. The operators which perform comparisons are known as relational operators. If you want, you can say comparison operators also. Comparison operators also you can do. Right. Operator and its meaning. Here greater than, or equal to, less than, or equal to, is equal to, not equal to. Not equal to. Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, is equal to, and not equal to. These are all comparison operators. Is equal to means whether they are equal to that content or not. That's called is equal to, right? All have understood these operators anyway, right? Now, logical operators. Logical operators. Logical operators. Logical. Look here. Suppose three values are there, A, B, C. Imagine it. Three values. A is holding one value, B is holding one value, C is holding one value. A, B, C. The same program I'll write today. Okay, right. I want to find greatest among these three. I'll enter some value. A value I'll enter, and B value I'll enter, and C value I'll enter. I want to find greatest among these three values. I must find greatest value. Whenever I want to find the greatest, what I'll do now? I'll compare A greater than B or not. I'll compare. Then I'll compare A greater than C or not. Understood this point now, right? A greater than B, A greater than C. I want to compare these two. I want to do comparison. Two comparisons I want to compare. I want to compare two comparisons. Whenever you want to compare two comparisons, I need one operator. That is logical operator. Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons. All have understood the statement now. It is going to compare A greater than B and A greater than C. Here logical and operator will come. So logical operators are used to compare two comparisons. Make a statement. Logical operators are used to compare. Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons. Two comparisons and generate Boolean result. And generate Boolean result. Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons and generate Boolean result. Generate Boolean result. Boolean means what? True or false. Even logic relational operators also true or false only. Right? True or false are known as, sorry, 1 minute. Already written the logical operators notes and internal, right? Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons and generate Boolean result. They'll say true or false. Operator and its meaning. Logical and, you can say, logical or. I forget it, one more operator. Logical not. Like this. Here, logical and. Suppose A is one condition, B is one condition, A and B. Means in AND operation, both must be true. A is true, B is true. Then the total condition will be true. If anything is false, it becomes what now? False. If anything is false, it becomes false. If both are false, it becomes false. Logical OR. A, B, A or B. In OR operations, what happens is both are true, true. If anything true, also true only. If both are false only, it becomes false. So true or true, it is true only. If anything is true, it becomes true. It becomes true. If both are false only, it becomes false. Logical not means opposite. True means false, false means true. A, not A. If it is true, it becomes false. If it is false, it becomes true. Right. The last one. Increment, decrement operators. Increment operator will increment the value by 1 and decrement operator will decrement the value by 1. Increment operator will increment the value by 1 and decrement operator will decrement the value by 1. Pre-incrementa, post-incrementa, that is separate training. That is separate. One session we give to you to explain that bitwise, shift left, these all bits. On that only we explain pre-increment, post-increment, like a C trainer for examination point of view, we train it. In normal meaning of increment means increment by 1. Normal meaning of decrement means decrement by 1. Means if 12 is there, minus means 11 come. If 12 is there, plus means will be what now? 13. That only know C++. C++ means C is equal to C plus 1. That only C++ language. Increment by 1. You are other given that technical term as a C++. C language only plus. Plus means C is equal to C plus 1. That is actual meaning. After that, if we write before plus what happened, if you write after plus what happened, small discussions we have to do for examination point of view, that is separate. But normal increment means increment by 1. Normal decrement means decrement by 1. All of you clear about this statement? Okay. Operator and its meaning. Sir, plus means increment. Minus means decrement. So these are 4 important operators we are going to use: arithmetic, relational, logical, and increment, decrement. We are going to use on demand. These 4 operators you should remember. I'm going to use in the coming programs now. Okay, right. With this, these operators are common discussion in all the languages. Operators is not your object-oriented programming syllabus. It is not object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming syllabus means variable, method. Next chapter, constructor should come. That is object-oriented programming. But the students are coming to Java language directly because we give a notes on operators and control structures also we give it. But operators and control structures are not Java syllabus. That is common to all language papers. Understand this point? That is common to all languages. Operators common in all languages. Python people has operators. .NET people has operators. C++, all operators, there is keyboard only, plus, minus, operation. Only operators will be common. You can learn operators from any course. You can learn control structures from any course. That is not object-oriented flavor. But we are making the students to come to Java language directly without depending upon other languages. For them, we Java trainers will give 3 or 4 sessions will give it. Why I started operators today means actually JVM notes is pending. If I keep on giving the notes, again theoretically it take 2 days time. Again the week will go. Understood this point or now? So I want to move you to the practical. Some questions you have to type it. For practical point of view, I entered into practical part, syllabus. Then again Saturday is coming to us, theoretical day. That day we can give the notes and conclude it. Understood? That is a technique I want to play it. All of you understood now? If I keep on giving the notes, again the practical will not be there. So I want at least yesterday you typed one program now. Now operators are coming means the programs are coming. So I'll keep this 4 days of practical. Tuesday, today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, some programs I'll keep it. So you'll be busy with practical programs. Then Saturday, anyway, for your review class is there. On that day, the notes of JVM, I can conclude it. 40 minutes it takes, or 20-25 minutes, I can conclude it. That's the plan I made it. Now these are the operators. When the operators notes came, control structures will come. Make it star mark IMP. Control structures in Java. Control structures in Java. Control structures in Java. When you go for interview, definite questions are control structures. Why control structures are important, sir? Why all language people, whenever I go for freshers interview, especially any freshers are there. So if you are expecting experienced people, this headache not there. They need to actually the people will be feared. Sir, 3 years gap is there, 4 years gap is there. That people will feel some inconvenient. But actually that people only happy. Why they are happy means actually market strategy. Fresher is there, no? How will attend the interview? Question mark. Yes or no? Na? Where you will go fresher? Whether Naresh IT should recruit. You must go with walk-in. If you upload the resume in the internet sources, call will not come. Fresher, no? Which company will take? Companies nowadays, they are not keeping training sections. If companies has training sections, why Naresh IT then? They'll recruit and give the training, no? Understood the point what I'm speaking, right? Previous days different. 20 years back, it is different. They recruit one engineer from engineering college. They'll give it training and they'll send it and they'll take it. Even some TCS and so on, they'll take for training, but they're not properly training. All we trainers are outside only, no? We are not inside. We are the trainers only, no? We are already attached with a private sector training, no? Observe this point or not now? That only, no? Even this class, not next batch, I think. One girl worked for 9 months in TCS and she has been fired. After 9 months, she has been removed from TCS. After training period, she has been removed. Why they has been removed means you are not updated to advanced Java Spring, they said. Then 9 months that company only not given, no training. The girl mistake is 9 months she is going to office. Some training session will be there. Somebody will come and say. Remaining all the tag will be there. No, daily she used to see the tag. I think TCS working and she used to be happy. But software engineering means daily you should run. 9 months in Hyderabad means you should update with advanced Java in Spring. That only company said. 9 months how you join, you are also same today. I don't want you fire off. Understood this point? I want to take you to the project, but still you are in the core Java working only. What you will do? If I assign one project to you, what you will do? You don't know how to run one program on server based. What you will do? That's called layoff. Understood the statement? What I mean? So freshers actually happy only. Walk inside. Gap people advantage is if dare is there, guts is there. Sit for 6 months. Do or die. Learn the subject. Do or die. IAS people, IPS people, group 1 people, they will not eat also. Like this, you have to aim 6 months. Gap people. 3 years, 4 years gap is there. That people 6 months learn the subject. Subject, you have to learn it. Sir, I am perfect with core, advanced, Spring Boot with microservice. I done one project and I am ready with the subject. Then take one fake experience and enter it. By putting a experience, company will call. Understood the statement now? When you are working in the company, they will not check your background. They will not check your background when you are working. When you are not working, they'll start checking about you. That only many people. Understood the point now? So what is playing a key role here? One subject is playing a key role. For experienced people, write while loop, write for loop, they will not ask. What is your project? What you've done? What is your specialization? I am working on Spring Boot with microservice. Speak it. What is your role in the project? They will ask. They will not ask pre-increment means what? Post, why that not needed for me? No, he will say. Understood the statement what I'm speaking, right? So fresher recruitment is different and experienced recruitment different. Experience means subject expert. For that, the students, many people will keep a question to me. Sir, I had 4 years gap. I am happy only, no? Gap is there. So sit for 6 to 1 year and fight with the subject. One day you will shine off. Subject only, remaining all doors are there. Somebody will open the door. Freshers, for you freshers, any examination is there, control structures needed. Why control structure needed? See there, suppose one program I written. One program I written here. 100 lines program. This program is 100 lines. To generate one result, I must execute this 100 lines. Maybe some 100th line or 98th line, the result is there. It is taking the time as 100 milliseconds it is taking. Hundreds milliseconds time to generate one result. Now I'll call one programmer, come here. The time is very high, 100 milliseconds. Please decrease the time. Now code writer will see that code. He will say, okay. After 10 lines, that program I'm dividing into 2 parts, 3 parts he'll say. After 10 lines, I'll keep one condition. After 10 lines, I'll keep one condition. Remaining that 10 lines or 90 is there, no? 90 lines, I'll divide into 45 and 45. I'll divide it. 2 parts, I'll divide. Here, 45 lines is there. Here, 45 lines is there. That's called logical partition in the program. Means if else. What is the condition here now? If else. True means that block. False means this block. Suppose result is coming from here. What is the execution time here now? 45 plus 10. How many lines now? 55 milliseconds time. Instead of 100 milliseconds, the result came within the 55 milliseconds or not? Yes or no to me? That only control structure. Control. Developer will control. The structures which are used by the programmer to control execution flow in the program. How the execution should happen, I will decide it. That only control structures. Understood this statement or not now? Because of this reason, in interview, they'll ask, do you know while loop? Do you know for loop? Do you know if else? Do you know switch case? Do you know break? Do you know continue? Do you know exit? They'll ask a question. Because if you know them, you can decide the control in your program. So that number of execution lines you can decrease. Instead of executing 100 lines, if you have a knowledge on control structure, you can decrease the number of execution lines you can decrease. If you keep on dividing, sir, I'll generate a result within 10 lines, I'll generate, sir. 100 lines, but I'll execute only 10 lines. Among the 10 lines, I'll give a result. If you execute 100 lines, 100 milliseconds coming, maybe within 15 lines, 15 seconds, I'll give the result. 15 milliseconds. That's called control. Roughly I'm speaking, not exactly, roughly. All of you understood the intention of control structure. Because of this reason in interview, common questions, data type common question, operator common question, and control structure common question in all the languages. These 3 are available in all the languages. If they say constructor, Java will come. Block, Java will come. Package, Java will come. Multi-threading, Java will come. Operator, all languages. Control structure, all languages. Understood the difference what I'm speaking, right? Now, what is the definition of control structures? The structures which are used by the programmer to control the execution flow in the program. They will decide the flow, are known as control structures. Make a definition. The structures which are used by the programmer, the structures which are used by the programmer to control execution flow in the program are known as control structures. The structures which are used by the programmer to control execution flow in the program are known as control structures. Control structures in Java are categorized into three types. One, selection statements, iterative statements, branching statements. Selection statements, iterative statements, and branching statements. Three types will be there for you. Selection statements, iterative statements, branching statements. Three types are there for you. Selection means you have to select one part of the program for execution. We call it as selection. The statements which are used to select one part of the program for execution are known as selection statements. The statements which are used to select one part of the program for execution. One part of the program for execution are known as selection statements. Are known as selection statements. In selection statements, types will be there. Types. A. Simple if. If else. Nested if. Ladder if else. Switch case. Simple if else, nested if, ladder if else, and switch case. This 5 comes under selection statements in all the languages. Whatever the language papers are there, in all the languages, these are common. You can learn from any languages. Difference between Java trainer and C trainer, especially C trainer, not Python, not .NET, PHP. They are all parallel domains. But C language is not carrier domain for you. C language is a common paper to all. What C trainer will do? C trainer will spend more time on these concepts. Only C trainer will spend more time on this concept. Who are fresher? My suggestion, go with fast track C language batch. That is not included in the course curriculum for you. Full stack developer course not there. But who are having a time, you take that fast track C language, because C language trainer will spend only on control structures. Understand? So difference between V trainer and that trainer is V trainers will spend more on object oriented, standby logical programming. But a C trainer, he don't have object oriented. Total 2 months he'll be spending on the logical code only. Because the management will announce all C batches and come. But C language not needed to Java. You can learn it. But some parts will be there, no control structures. We also will write, but C trainer will write always that only. Daily. Daily he will write that only. More programs he will write. We will write less programs. He will write more programs. But concept that only. I also introduce while I'll write a program. He also introduced while, but he will write 15 to 20 programs on while he will write. I also introduce for. I'll write 1 or 2 programs. He introduced for almost 30 plus programs he will write. C language. Formats are there, no 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. In this, his syllabus curriculum itself is a control structures indirectly. For clarity purpose, I'm speaking. Okay, right. Now make a shading simple if one line. Right. Simple if means declaring only if block. Only if block will be there, or only if body will be there, else not there. That's the meaning, right? Simple if means declaring only if block without else block. Without else block. Syntax. If some condition we are writing here, and this is the body. So if body, this is body means some statements. No, sir, I want if and else. If else means declaring both if and else blocks. Both are there, true or false. If else means declaring with both if and else blocks. Syntax. If some condition, this is true block anyway. If you want both, you can write if else. the process of declaring if inside the if is known as nested if or inner if. Nested if or inner if. Syntax means if inside the if some condition, this is already if. Inside that we'll write one more condition. If we write if inside the if, so that is nested if. Here you can write else block if you want it. Here if you want, you can write else block. No restriction, you can write. But the process is whenever you write if inside the if, we call it as nested if. We call it as nested if. Ladder if else. Ladder if else. Ladder if else means interlinking of if else blocks. If else, again if else, again if else. The process of interlinking more number of if else blocks. Interlinking more number of if else blocks is known as ladder if else. Make it. The process of interlinking more number of if else blocks is known as ladder if else. The process of interlinking more number of if else blocks. More number of if else blocks. The syntax will look like this. If some condition 1 somebody, generally you will have a else here, but else followed by if again. Condition 2 else if some condition 3. Like this, you can link any number of conditions. Link it. That kind of link we call it as a ladder if else link. If else, again, if else, again, if else. If you want to check more number of conditions, you can go with this pattern. That's called ladder if else. Whenever you want to end it, last you'll write else and end it. The point. Now, next one is switch case. Switch case. Switch case means multiple options will be there. You have to select one. The process of selecting one from multiple options or cases. Multiple options will be there. You have to select one. That concept we call it as switch case. Make it. The process, when you go for ATM center, after swiping the card and putting the PIN number, they'll give the options. You have to select one only. Selecting one from multiple options. That concept is switch case. Wherever multiple is there, selecting one means switch case. The process of selecting one from multiple options or cases is known as switch case statement. Switch case statement. Syntax. Switch off some value. We'll pass the value for comparison. Switch off value. Some case one. Some statements. Break. Case two. The statements. Break. Like this, you can write n number of cases. They're all choices. At last we had default. Some statements. When this switch value matched with the cases, the statements are executed. When the switch value matched with the cases, the statements are executed. If the value is not matched with any cases, then default is executed. Not matched means whatever you write in the default, this message will come. This structure we call it as switch case structure. If switch value not matched with any cases or options, then default statements are executed. Then default statements are executed. If switch value not matched with any cases or options, then default statements are executed. Default statements are executed. Right. So these are all comes under selection statements. Now, based on selection statements, we write the programs first. After giving practice on the selection statements, then we go with iterative. Iterative means while, for loop, and so on will be there. It's a point. First, you have to get a clarity on these statements, means how to use if conditions, how to use switch case. You have to give a clarity here. Whenever I'm writing a programs, I'm going to use operators. I'm going to use operators. I'm going to use selection statements. Okay. Now here, I must introduce one new concept again. Right. Can I write the program tomorrow? Right. Okay, right. Rushing will be there now. Now the new concept is coming. New concept means a subclass concept. After you are writing a main class means main method is there. I am introducing subclass concept. I'm introducing. From tomorrow, the programming pattern is going to be changed. Subclasses will be introduced. With that subclasses, selection statements and operators, I'm going to work it. Right. Can I work that pattern by tomorrow to you? Right. Okay. Take a break for today. So today, assignment not there now for you. Right. Make it. Take one assignment and write it. Write a program to read and display some student details you display. Roll number, name, branch, mail ID, and phone number. Branch means your stream, your degree stream or some other stream. Some mechanical, triple commerce, something, mathematics. Degree stream, you write it. Roll number, string only. Name string, branch string, mail ID string. Again, yesterday's practice only, because tomorrow only the program changes, because today only control structures came. No, tomorrow if conditions will come, level increases. So if not, the program looks similar. Similar means reading, printing only. So I want to do some operations. Tomorrow I'll do some operations. It takes time. 40 minutes time it take to write your program, and I'm going to draw the diagram also for it. Great. Take a break. Thank you very much for today.